Action.
Hi guys, so this is the setup for making a silk sari, and we are, as mentioned earlier, we are at Mr. Perumal's work area, and this is how a silk sari is made. This is exactly the apparatus for a handloom silk sari, and that's what he's been showing you now. And on top, if you see, that's a jacquard box. That will have a lot of connecting cables as well, the yellow ones. Don't mistake the yellow ones for silk threads. They are not a part of the sari. They are a part of the permanent setup. Well, as far as the sari is concerned, the current sari that he is making is pink color. You can see here, right? You have a silk threads. This is the body of the sari. So the body of the sari will be pink. And trust me, there are exactly 5,000 threads here which will make up the body of the sari, and all these 5,000 threads have been counted manually by the weaver. So we have been looking at a lot of advancements in technologies in the recent years, but still, if you see, weaving has not got any of that technology, because even counting all these threads, we don't have a machine. It's been manually counted to exactly 5,000. And if you look down, this is the border. This is what we call as a zari. This is the border, the golden one. And this won't make up the complete sari, because that makes only the border, so everybody knows that. And it's roughly 4 is to 1 ratio usually. So if you're making a 1 kg silk sari, we'll be using 800 grams of pure silk and 200 grams of zari. Zari is on both sides, actually, on both the borders. So this will be a double border sari. We also have single border saris. You guys must be knowing that, because in that case, we'll have border only on one side of the sari. And if you see the weights held over here, like these weights are so important, because these weights help in lifting each thread and their corresponding border piece up into the jacquard board. You can see the jacquard board upstairs, as you saw earlier in the video. So this pulls the thread and the border up to the jacquard board, and the jacquard board just starts running, and you can see all those white boards, like they are like a braille boards. But what they'll do is, they are actually the design. You can go for a peacock design or a parrot design, whatever it is. That is actually exactly the design. And if you see, as each and every thread goes up, the machine runs, and each and every thread is passed into the corresponding hole, and the design is being etched on the sari, and then the board falls down into the patch of boards which you can see hanging to the right. So as all the boards start falling, that means all the threads are being pulled up and the sari is being completely made. This is how the sari is actually made. And this is one of the most important parts. It's called as the nada. That's what we call this pen kind of a structure. So if you see, this has been attached to the working apparatus. So this is where the entire silk part goes off. From this, they'll be taking the required silk amount, and they'll be making the sari. And as you can see, this is completely thread, all those single threads you can see, whereas this part, some 5% of the sari is complete. We can see that this is the original sari. This is how sari is being made. It requires a lot of focus, trust me, because to do this part, it requires 1 day. So to make the complete sari, it's like 12 to 15 days, 15 days at max, actually. So these are the pains that, and even more, because making the zari is not that easy. Making the zari alone will take 3 to 4 hours. That is a separate apparatus which we will definitely cover, and we'll bring it to you. So this is how the silk saris are made, and the weavers are definitely taking a lot of pain to make it. So we at Parijadam, we just want to give them the liberty to choose the price. They fix the price, and the same price will be provided to the customers. So please join hands with Parijadam, and let's make sure the life of the weavers attain to greater heights. Thank you so much, and stay tuned for further videos. And the video of the full sari will also be posted very soon. Stay tuned. Thank you.